7 Things You Should Do. Every morning, a Stoic guide to mastering life. Dawn is not merely the breaking of the sun over the horizon. It is a battlefield. Every morning we awaken to forces beyond our control: chaos, desire, distraction. The world calls for our attention, dragging us toward comfort, weakness, and fear. But we are not here to surrender. We are here to conquer. Marcus Aurelius, the emperor-philosopher, wrote, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, 'I have to go to work as a human being. What do I have to complain of if I'm going to do what I was born for?'" Each morning, we begin again. Each morning, we forge ourselves anew. Here are 7 things we must do, not out of habit, but as warriors sharpening our blades for the trials ahead. 1. Rise with purpose, not complaint. We do not wake up to indulge in comfort. We wake up to act. The weak let their first breath of the day be a sigh, a groan against life itself. But we are not weak. Seneca reminds us, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. The moment our eyes open, we must take command of the day. No hesitation, no bargaining with the morning. Stand up, breathe deeply, and accept the call of duty. 2. Face discomfort. First, the body seeks ease, the mind craves stillness. But the Stoic knows that ease makes us soft, and softness leads to ruin. Epictetus taught, "Difficulties show what men are. Do something uncomfortable. Step into the cold shower. Stand in silence with your thoughts. Resist the urge to check your phone. Control your impulses before they control you." If we do not master our bodies and minds in the first moments of the day, we will be slaves to them for the rest of it. 3. Remind yourself of death. Memento mori. Remember, you will die. This is not morbid. It is fuel. If today were our last, how would we act? Would we waste our time? Would we allow anger, fear, or distraction to consume us? We would be relentless. Seneca again warns, "You act like mortals in all that you fear, and like immortals in all that you desire." When we embrace mortality, we awaken. Every wasted moment is a step toward the grave. Every second of discipline is an act of defiance against time itself. 4. Read the words of the wise. The mind must be fed before it decays. Do not let the morning slip away without sharpening the blade of wisdom. Marcus Aurelius himself read the works of philosophers before taking on the burdens of an empire. We must do the same. Read a passage of the Stoics. Read something that strengthens the soul. Seneca reminds us, associate with people who are likely to improve you. Let those people be the minds of the past, for they have fought the same battles we now fight. 5. Visualize the obstacles ahead. Today will not be easy. The world does not care about our plans. People will be rude, work will be exhausting, chaos will come. But we are not victims of fate. We are its students. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Begin each day by telling yourself, 'Today I shall be meeting with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness.' If we expect hardship, we will not be broken by it. If we prepare for adversity, we will not be shaken." 6th practice, voluntary hardship. We do not wait for suffering, we seek it, not to punish ourselves, but to free ourselves. Seneca advised, "Set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself all the while, 'Is this the condition that I feared?' Wear simpler clothes, eat less, walk instead of driving, delay gratification. These acts are small, but their impact is great. If we learn to live without excess, nothing can enslave us." 7th act, without excuse. Finally, we must act. Thought without action is decay. A plan without movement is a corpse. Epictetus demanded, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Whatever we have resolved to do, do it. No hesitation, no waiting for the perfect moment. The only moment is now." The battle begins. Anew each morning, we rise to war. not against others but against ourselves, against our weakness, against our indulgence, against our fears. We are not meant for ease. We are not meant for comfort. We are meant to stand firm, to endure, to act. Let others waste their mornings. Let them linger in bed, surrender to distractions, and live as if time is infinite. We know better. Today we march forward. Today we sharpen our souls. Today we live as Stoics.